Hi there, I'm Sphinx Akashaa, the champion of Bards, and the creator and proprietor of the Everbright Archive. We like to tell stories here, and the best stories are told with a cup of hot, soothing tea. I'm really proud that our show is affiliated with one of the best tea shops in the multiverse, Friday Afternoon Tea. They're a fantastic family-owned company based right here out of the Pacific Northwest, and they offer amazing teas and tea blends that are made for geeks and by geeks. They specialize in incredible blends based on some of your favorite fandoms. My favorite tea right now is called Number 9 for the Tomb. It's an aged white tea inspired by Tamsin Muir's Locked Tomb trilogy, and that's just one of the fandoms this tea shop is inspired by. To learn more and get some amazing teas of your own, visit FridayTea.com and use the code MULTIVERSE. That's MULTEAVERSE at checkout to get 10% off your total purchase, because we're friends now. See you out there on the Storied Path.
Within each of us is a storyteller, and a story waiting to be told. Universes of our own making that we breathe into life with our very being.
And we tell these stories to live, to relate, to entertain, to understand, and to connect. For we are the stories that help others to understand themselves.
We tell stories that are funny, sad, heroic, common, and fantastical. For we are all these things and more.
And when we come together, share our universes with one another, we create something special. We create a multiverse.
Here, at the center of the multiverse,
we welcome you to sit,
get cozy,
and listen
as we traverse the storied path. Here, we welcome you to the Everbright Archive. And welcome back. Hello there, Wayfarers. Welcome back to another exciting, amazing, and awesome episode of our Crit Award-nominated podcast, The Everbright Archive. I am, as always, your host, your current storyteller, that beautiful, beautiful man, Sphinx Akashaa, your current champion of Bards, and I'm joined by my equally beautiful and wonderful cast of friends who will, in turn, each tell stories of their own as they vie for my title of champion of Bards. Let's introduce our friends, shall we? I will first start off with the lovely, the fantastic, the ravishing, the gorgeous, my diamond, your diamond, Madness Diamond.
Oh, hi there. I'm Madness Diamond, but since we're friends now, you can call me Diamond. I will be playing Lysandra, Agni, Misfortune's Flame, the Matchmaker Supreme of the last story. But you can find me everywhere at Madness Diamond. I have a lot going on, but I'm very bad at social media lately. So this is the best place to find me and see all the fun stuff we do. But I'm very excited because apparently there's some chaos that I missed last time. I'm so excited to find out what that was because apparently we're driving a house. We're going to see who can drive a house, apparently. That's a thing. But thank you, Sphinx Akashaa, you beautiful, beautiful man. Once again, if you see all of us in the Everbright Discord server, you'll see that 3 of our statuses are synced up.
It's true. It's a lovely thing to see, and if you could feel again how warm my cheeks are, it's thank you. I am honored and privileged. Oh my. Brought out the fan.
Just for you.
Getting the vapors.
The vapors. I do declare. Well. We will move forward with the smooth, the debonair, the ecstatically eloquent, affluently afroed, the devastatingly handsome Bardic Sweet Tea.
Well, thank you very much for that introduction, Sphinx, you beautiful, beautiful man.
Well, you're very welcome.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sweet Tea. I can be found on socials at Bardic Sweet Tea, and I'm going to be playing Malachi Davis, who, if he is as smart as I hope he is, will keep Jodie away from the steering mechanisms of the house.
Rude. Very rude.
You've never driven a house before.
You've never driven a house before.
No, I haven't. That's why I'm not going near them either.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Ooh. Ooh.
You want to see me drive a house, Bryn?
I do, actually.
Buckle
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my. That was a little spicy. That was a little spicy. That was whoops, wrong way. That was a little bit spicy. Had to pull out the fan for that one. Speaking of spicy, I want to present to you the ever sparkling, the always effervescent, the eternally iconic in all caps, the in all caps THE. She is her, Brynniursa.
Hey! Why, thank you, Sphinx Akashaa, you beautiful, beautiful man.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Hey there! Hi there, hole there. I am Brynniursa. And I play Jodie Bank. You can find me everywhere at Brynniursa, even here. Wah, wah, wah. And I am looking forward to all the shenanigans that we're going to get into today.
Mm-hmm. And how? Amazing. We are back once again for episode 12 of our very first mini campaign, The Last Story. But before we begin, I want to give a quick shout out to our wonderful friends, our sponsors and affiliates over at Friday Afternoon Tea. If you've never heard of them, Friday Afternoon Tea is a small, family-owned, queer-owned, Latina-owned, geeky-themed tea company that is local to me right here in the state of Washington. You can find amazing loose-leaf teas, as well as custom tea blends, tea wares, and accessories. They also do educational tastings, they do sip and paints, they do all kinds of fun stuff in the greater Seattle community, and we love and adore them. But their biggest claim to fame is that they have a bunch of tea blends that are based on some of your favorite fandoms, like Battlestar Galactica, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Our Flag Means Death, Super Mario Brothers, so many more. If you happen to go to their website, which is fridaytea.com, and you make a purchase and buy yourself some tea, then at checkout, you can use this code I'm going to give you, Multiverse. That's MULTEAVERSE. You see what I did there? And you'll get yourself 10% off of your total. It's a great time. One of my favorite teas to have there is Underworld, which for those of you who know me in the TikTok space is very, very apt because I'm one of the TikTok Hades, and it is very much based on the story of Hades and Persephone. It's got some chocolate in it. It's got pomegranate and dark cherry and pu'er tea and black tea and chicory, and it's so good. I've never had a tea that I could call romantic before, but that's like, Diamond, you described it best in that way, and it made me think like, no, this is a romantic tea. It's a very romantic tea.
It's the tea I'm drinking currently. It's the tea I only drink when we do Everbright.
Oh my.
Because it's the tea I only drink when we do Everbright. It's probably my favorite. But it's also, because it comes in the loose leaf bags, I have to be very careful of how much I put in. And it's just, I feel like Friday afternoon teas blends are also very user-friendly, and that I am a newbie to knowing how to do this kind of loose leaf. I'm used to the bags. But I have yet to make it taste bad. So, it's an accomplishment. But Underworld is my favorite. It's very romantic. It's kind of like, I would call, if I could call a tea melancholy in a good way, like a melancholic romance. It's a very, like, it's soft, but it's still bold, and it has that bit of bite to it, which I like, and it's herbal, but it's not too herbaceous, where I feel like I'm eating grass.
Yeah.
We're drinking grass. So, but it's very romantic. It's my favorite. So.
It is a fantastic tea. So there you have it. Go and check out the teas. Check out Underworld and the other offerings there. Go if you go there. There is a creator page. I'm one of the creators on that page. You can check out some of my favorite teas and perhaps even purchase one or 2 or 12. You know, whatever. I'm not your mom. You do what you like. But please buy some teas and support a very, very cool locally owned business. Local minority owned business, because you know times are wild and we need all the support. We need to give and get all the support we can. So check out Friday Afternoon Tea and come be a thirsty nerd with us, and I do mean thirsty in every sense of the word. So yeah, but when we last left our summoned teachers, they had traversed over the mountains and through the woods to Baba Yaga's house they go, or rather Baba Yaga, who is known here as Alessandra Amelium, a beautiful but very old elf necromancer who had also been taking care of a close family member of one of our party. Had been taking care of the father of Jodie Bank, one Gordon Bank, who had, we found out, had been lured to Phaedos under false pretenses by the Guided Dreamer, who then escaped and was found and taken care of by Alessandra, as well as the Keeper of the Forest, a being called Gorfin, who is what's known as a Durak, which is the druid version of a lich. We found out also that Gordon is kind of slowly dying on account of the fact that he created a device through which he could see into the universe where his daughter lived, to view her life, to be able to keep an eye on her. But it cost him his life energy and bits of himself. And so we also discovered that a way to save him would be to go up to the 7th level of Phaedos, known as the Corona, and to the Kingdom of Dirge, which is a kingdom of the undead and undying, and essentially make him a member of the Undying, what is called an Amanrum, which literally translates to a state of being without death. We also found out through Alessandra where Carrera's body is being held. As we learned, it is being held on the 12th floor in the throne room of the Guided Dreamer, for reasons we do not yet know. but I'm sure we will find out eventually. We had a wonderful time. Lysandra played with Hugo, the undead direwolf, and had a great time carving into a pumpkin, a massive pumpkin, to make a kind of undead doghouse. There was a very interesting conversation that took place between Jodie and Malachi regarding whether or not they would eventually go back to their Earth. As it turns out, Jodie wants to stay, as well as Lysandra, I believe, but Malachi wants to go home, despite having found and begun a relationship here with a lovely muscle mommy. Whether or not that remains the same by the time we finish this story remains to be seen, but minds can change. We also had a lovely conversation between Jodie and Gorfin, where Jodie pretty much adopts Gorfin as a little brother, even though Gorfin is at least a couple thousand years older than she is, but that doesn't matter. That's not the way she works. And Gorfin gave Jodie this lovely gift of a book that chronicles the entire lifespan up to now of the Dead Forest, and even from before it was the Dead Forest, along with all of the creatures and plants and flora and fauna that lived there, to which Jodie's shields began to speak out to her, to let them see. And when she did, both of her shields absorbed the book and granted her not only more armor for the book itself, but gave her a new class, Floralist, which is basically a plant magic. I'm excited to see what she does with that. And also, Jodie, something that I did not realize that I could do is make it so that you are effectively carrying 2 shields, which ups both your defense and your magic defense. So your defense is now 14, your magic defense is now 16.
I have everything I want in life.
So yeah, we're good. Our bad is seriously going to have to up their game if they want to hit you. And when we kind of ended the episode, it was determined that you all would spend the night with Alessandra. Oh wait, no, I'm missing a very, very important piece of the recap. We also learned that Alessandra and Gorfin kind of like each other, might even love each other a bit. And so Lysandra did her thing, did a dance, and brought them closer together. There might have been some smooching, maybe some smooching. We made the dolls kiss. And yeah, it was determined that you would all spend the night in Alessandra's home, and that you were all, with the exception of Gorfin, of course has to stay in the forest, would leave to make the journey through the 2 dungeon levels between Solon and the Corona. Which brings us to now. You enter this home at night, and it's a very homey place. Red brick walls, hardwood floors, roaring fireplace, beautiful soft couches, Moroccan-style pillows, beautiful rugs, shelves full of books lining the walls. A massive kitchen. And it looks like many rooms on the inside, which is an interesting thing to note because from the outside of this place, it looks like a small one-room kind of cabin.
It's bigger on the inside.
It is, in fact, bigger on the inside. And she leads you in. Welcome to my home. It is not much, but it is mine. And well, I guess it's now mine and Gordon's. But please make yourself at home. I will make you some lovely tea to help you get some sleep. Nice herbal blend of mine. And then we will get to bed and start you off in the morning. We'll start us all off in the morning to Dirge, I suppose.
What on earth do you mean this is not much? This room alone is the size of my apartments.
Well, it is, well, I don't know how to... I am not used to visitors, much less this many. And so, it is very weird. I don't know if I am being if I should be modest, or should be honest, or yes, it is bigger on the inside, but it is also I've lived here for hundreds of years, and it is just kind of, it is my thing.
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes.
Can the puppy sleep with me tonight?
And Hugo kind of pads over to you and kind of like shoves his shoulder, like shoulder checks you right in the hip. And Alessandra goes, I don't think either of us have a choice in that matter.
Okay. And Lysandra's gonna just, like, bend down to Hugo and just, like, put bunny hands on Bone Dog face. Who is the best boy? Who is the bestest little boy? Who is the sweetest boy?
And Hugo,
I'm gonna use Children of the Grave.
Okay. Hugo goes, Hugo is good boy. Hugo is best boy.
Hugo can talk. Okay. Hugo is bestest boy. Oh my goodness, you can talk and you sound so cute.
But only
We're
you
going
are
to
able to hear him
snuggle.
say those words because of
Yes.
your ability. To everyone else, it just sounds like, woof.
It's just kind of like Sandra's just nuzzling the skull of this direwolf. Go,
And
like, hellhound.
And a great, like, blue flame of a tongue just comes out and licks you up your face, and you just feel cold, and it is surprisingly wet to say that it is fire.
Is it like cold like menthol? Is it cold like icy hot?
It is cold like, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, you would be very good for muscle tension relief to snuggle with. All right, Hugo, you pick the bedroom. I shall follow you.
And Hugo goes and pads off down the hallway and leads you to a rather nice, very kind of cozy looking room. 4-poster bed, a dog bed is already at the foot of the bed, and a nice lamp and like a place for your bags, and it's very well decorated. Wallpaper in full of like floral patterns, but the flowers are people shaped, and it looks like the people are dancing.
Cute. And as Lysandra's leaving, it's just an aside to Alessandra. Your dog is so smart. Hugo knows how to talk. You did not tell me Hugo could talk. He's very friendly. We're going to have wonderful conversations. and probably
yes, he knows how
gossip.
to speak. If you know how to speak to the undead, well, then yes, he is a wonderful conversationalist.
See? And looking at both like Jodie and Malachi, it's like, see? This is why I need a puppy. I need somebody else to talk to sometimes. Someone who understands me and who is also on fire. All right. Good night, you two. Don't cause chaos. And pointing at Jodie. Don't cause chaos. Pointing at Malachi. You need to be weirder when you wake up. Just like get a little bit weirder. Just a smidge weirder. I believe in you. And just gonna boop the both of them on the nose and just go off to join Hugo.
As you pippity pop off to the room, Hugo will immediately find the dog bed and will do like the 3 spins and will just curl up and will look at you like very expectantly, just woof.
Woof. Yes. And Lysandra, instead of laying in the bed, is going to join Hugo in the dog bed. It's just going to be like,
this.
you have to scoot over. We are cuddling together. I told you. We talked about this.
And Hugo will just and will move over and will like make ample room for you to curl up with him in the dog bed.
I am going to big spoon a hellhound. This is my accomplishment of the day.
Yes.
And
If
there's
there were
probably just
achievements, if I could give out achievements, it would be you have big spooned an undead hellhound.
And there's probably just a subtle wafting of pumpkin, of like steamed pumpkin, because we probably incinerated the inside of that giant pumpkin, so we both probably
absolutely.
smell like pumpkin. It's just
Absolutely.
effervescent in the air.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm here for that.
Yes.
I'm here for that. Cool. Gorfim does follow everyone into the house, but stops just past the threshold. And he will kind of look around and will like very much like be looking directly at Jodie and will say,
as much as I would love to join you, I cannot. I must tend to the business of this forest.
Oh. Of course you do. That's very responsible of you. Are you gonna be okay out there? Are we gonna see you in the morning?
I will be right outside. I will be guarding this home. For even though most of what belongs in this forest is mine to protect, every so often we get weirdos.
and he kind of leans down and opens his mouth kind of in a like just enough to kind of look like a grin.
Oh, yeah. Lots of weirdos. Weirdly obsessed with lemons, too, some of them.
Some of them can be, yes. But I will protect this place with my entire unlife until it is time for you all to venture forward.
All right. You have a good night out there. And remember, she reaches up, booping the ornament that he's put in his head. I'm right out there with you.
And I with you.
And boops you on the head as well.
Oh, my baby boy.
And then he will shrink just enough to like go back through the door, and then will expand back to his 8-foot tall self. And the door will slowly close behind him, and
She's going to call out just, let me know if you need me to switch. If you need to switch, I'll keep watch too if you need.
I appreciate that, but I do not need sleep.
That is very war plant of sorts.
And Richard, who is standing there in the doorway as it closes, goes, "He's really cool."
Oh, the coolest.
And
Richard,
I'm
are
gonna-
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go outside really quick and make sure that the here-tos are taken care of, and then I'm gonna go to sleep as well. I can't come with you guys, unfortunately. I gotta get back to Dawnseed, but it was lovely hanging out with you guys, and I'm sure this won't be the last time we meet. You guys gotta go save the world and stuff, and then there's gonna be a party. Clearly, there's gonna be a party, so you gotta do that. And don't worry, I'll take care of the here-tos for you, so you don't have to worry about that.
There's sad Lysandra noises in the distance, hearing that Richard's not coming with us.
I'll be fine. Don't worry. I know how to take care of myself. Pats the gun arm.
All right. Now, just remember.
Hmm?
And she puts her hand on his shoulder. If somebody attacks you, don't stop kicking till they stop twitching. All right?
I think I can do that.
All right. That a boy. And she like does a little pat to his cheek.
And he just kind
Just set them on fire!
Not everything needs fire, Lysandra.
Oh, this gun has a flame setting.
Of course.
I'm proud of you!
And you know how to make it bigger, right?
Yes. Gasoline.
Good. Or hairspray. If you need a
Ooh.
more targeted way.
I didn't think
What
of
are we teaching him?
When I get back to town, I'll have
Defensive
to.
maneuvers.
When I get back to town, I'll have to invest in some hairspray.
Yes.
Just take a small sachet of black powder, throw it in the direction you need it, and set the powder on fire as it falls from the sky.
I like that idea too.
Well. Hello there. It is I, your most enthusiastic antagonist, the Guided Dreamer. And you are listening to the Everbright Archive and the campaign The Last Story. If our heroes are not careful, it will be their last story as well. Now, let's see what they're up to, shall we?
Yeah. I also have bombs, so that will also help.
Oh, that is good. Could I get a few of those bombs?
Do you want some? I will work on some bombs for you, and I will give them to you in the morning. I have some materials now that I can make some really nice ones for you.
Well, thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Of course.
Much obliged.
Just don't let Lysandra get them, so I ask.
Why do you worry about Lysandra getting the bombs so much?
Because he knows that she will only do good things. They are iconic. They are fantastic. And you know what? They have saved our tales multiple times. You know what? I think any share you give, I'm going to give them all to Lysandra.
Okay. I will make sure to make them extra kicky for Lysandra then.
Thank you, baby. Here you go. And Jodie reaches into her satchel and pulls out a big jar of candy.
He grabs the jar of candy very gently, and his eyes go wide. He looks at you. This is for me?
Oh, yeah, you don't think I'm gonna ask you to make some bombs for free? I can give you some gold, too, if you like.
No, the candy's fine. I don't need the gold. This'll do. And he holds it to him, like almost in like a very possessive hug. Thank you, Miss Jodie. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you, too, sweetie. Now, go ahead, do what you need to do with the critters, and then come back inside and get you some nice rest.
I will. And he will walk out of the door. And as he closes the door, you kind of hear muffled, "Hey, Gorfam, look what Miss Jodie gave me." And you just kind of hear them kind of chattering on as he tends to the heretos.
This is such reckless behavior.
Well, what's safety gonna get us?
To our destination unharmed, potentially?
Well, comfort is the enemy of all progress.
And Carrera kind of whirs over, looks Malachi in the face.
This really is your first adventure, isn't it?
Yes. How many adventures have you been on?
Not counting this one? 4?
4? That's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, materials just don't pop out of thin air. Gotta go get some. Gotta go find them. Especially some of the rare stuff.
I guess if we're being honest, we as a group never truly intended to be on this adventure. We're just kind of here.
That makes sense. I mean, no one who gets summoned really intends to be on an adventure.
Gordon shifts uncomfortably.
Fair points. Well, I think when I pictured my life's quote-unquote adventures, this definitely wasn't what I had in mind.
Your adventures were the ones that you planned, at least, were more for the stage, I think.
Yes, more or less.
Yeah, I get that. You do really well in Anthem.
You think so?
I think so.
Is Anthem a very receptive place for those of the thespian arts?
They're very receptive to those of all of the arts. It's an artist's kingdom.
An artist's kingdom, you say?
Yes, it's a kingdom full of bards and dancers and actors and singers and all manner of performers.
I am intrigued.
The king themselves is a performer.
I do hope we find our way there at some point.
It's very likely it is right next to Dirge. It's the share border.
Perfect. It's like Kismet.
And Alessandra kind of walks out with a tray of tea that she puts on the nearby table. "Oh yes, I've had many lovely experiences in Anthem. The last time I was there was just after the newest king was coronated, and her consort is a dear friend of mine."
Who is the king of Anthem?
Her name is Ozma, although she goes by Ozma the Valorant.
Ozma the Valorant.
Indeed. She's the granddaughter of the last king, King Bootsy the Funky.
That is quite a name.
Ah, yes. he is a time and a half, let me tell you. I believe he is the third king to have that name. Bootsy, not the funky part.
Well, I do enjoy some funk once in a while.
Oh, he will bring the funk.
I hope so.
Yeah, nowadays he runs a radio station in Anthem called Radio Free Bootsy.
Oh, back in my day, I've been known to get down once in a while.
Well, that should be something to see.
You know what? You just might see something.
I look forward to it, young man. But yes, King Ozma, just before her coronation, saved the entirety of the nation from, an armada of pirates led by her mother, who used to be the princess of Anthem, but ran away to basically start a kingdom of pirates, and she became pirate queen. It was a whole thing. Hey there, this is Magnus, Goblin Artificer Extraordinaire, and you're listening to the Everbright Archive, a TTRPG actual play anthology podcast series. I hope you're enjoying the show. Now, let's get back to it and see what these crazy kids are up to.
I mean, that sounds like quite the adventure in and of itself.
Indeed. She had help from some friends, but it was quite the battle.
Were you there, or do you just know stories?
I have heard many tales about it. I unfortunately was not there. Otherwise, I would have been, I think, of great help and probably could have turned the tide a lot sooner. But, things are what they are, and I was here, making sure that my lovely Gordon was resting and healing as best he could.
Yes, we do appreciate how you tended to his conditions.
And Gordon once again smiles and shifts a little uncomfortably. Even though there were conditions I brought upon myself, I am ever so grateful. But I'm even more grateful that you all are willing to undertake this here journey to make it so that I don't die.
What are y'all... And she looks between her father and his newfound lover that he waited many years to make a move on. What are y'all going to do? Because don't you gotta stay down there, Daddy?
And Alessandra I've been thinking about that. I think I might be able to vouch for an exception. You see, I happen to be on very good terms with Durge's queen, and I think I might be able to speak on Gordon's behalf to the Undying Council to perhaps make an exception.
So this wouldn't be like a magical restriction. Like he's not like if he did this thing, he wouldn't be bound there by it's like a law that can be.
Yes, it is more of a rule. In order to become one of the Undying, one must join the Undying Council. And it's usually there's a home that is provided, and there are duties and things of that nature. But I think I might be able to to plead for a case, for a diplomatic case. The Kingdom of Solem does not have a much contact with Darsh. And I think that needs to change. I think both could stand to have a little more expansive vocabulary, if you know what I mean.
Well, Daddy, you looked out. You got yourself the brains and the beauty.
That I did, because stars know I didn't get either of those. And Alessandra smacks him upside the head. Do not talk so badly about yourself, okay? I think that you are the loveliest man I have ever met.
Nah, he's got a point.
Damn, sweetie. You have to be so rough.
I mean, you weren't there for my teenage years. I gotta make up for it somehow. You need to be humbled, I think.
No, I saw some of your teenage years. You humbled quite a few. He laughs as he picks up one of the mugs of tea and is just kind of laughing, looking at you over it as he drinks.
And she can't help but laugh in turn. Just almost for a bit turned a bit childish. At least for tonight.
I mean, cross colors? Really? Takes another sip.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a trend in the 90s. It's fine. It's fine. I'm old. I know I'm old. Audience, sometimes it hurts being the oldest person in the room.
No.
Sometimes it hurts.
Cross colors.
Sorry. No, now's not the time.
Okay.
Now's not the time.
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself right now. You'll be very disappointed. But Alessandra goes, I don't know what these cross colors were, but they sound very embarrassing. It was a fad back in the. Don't worry about it. I saw enough of it.
All right.
He just kind of looks at you kind of dubiously and drinks more of his tea.
Oh. Hey, wait. Can I say that? Tea gets snatched.
Hey, well, not. I was enjoying that.
Oh man, were you?
I was.
She pours it into a plant.
Hey, now.
What are you doing?
Cross colors that. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I'm getting made fun of. I don't gotta stand here and take this while you're sipping your tea. Kermit the Frog.
Now, hey, now. It's not easy being green. And Alessandra's standing just like, I feel like there are some references to your world that I will not understand.
It's okay. We'll teach you. It'll be great.
All right.
And she actually does go and get him another cup of tea.
Nice.
Her point's been made.
And you all kind of while away the rest of the evening, kind of laughing and having a really nice night. And eventually, you are all, in turn, led to rooms. Curator goes off with you, Jodie, and is not one to ever ever again argue the value of sleep. He will extend the legs and will lay down on or settle down on the nightstand next to your bed, and will go into standby mode as he sleeps. And the digital Z's start moving across the screen that is his eye.
She very gently, before settling in, grabs a pillow and very carefully lifts him just enough to slide the pillow beneath him. And then she just collapses on the bed. She's had an emotional day.
Legit. And Diamond, I saw your hand up too.
Can I have a bond with Hugo? I've spent all of our downtime with him.
Absolutely. Good. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And I would say, yeah, this is definitely counts as downtime. Let's see. Jodie, you have, I think, one more bond space left. Would you like to fill it, perhaps?
Have a bond space left?
I think you get a total of 6 bonds.
Oh. I had no idea I had any left. Let me just... I'm going to add a loyalty to Curator.
Okay.
Because I am protective after hearing where his body is. And... so I already have 2 for each of you. I'm also going to add a bond with no reference source provided. Hello.
That was me.
Oh. Alright, and I am going to... so we want the bonds with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to add... I haven't spent that much time with Lysandra this time. Puppy shenanigans, which we stand. I'm going to add an admiration for Malachi for being able to, despite all my teasing and all of the shenanigans I put him through, he is resolute in what he wants. And that's not easy to do when you've had your whole world swept out from under you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's my 2 that I have left. Wait,
cool.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to increase or decrease bonds?
Decrease.
You can decrease your bonds as well.
Scary.
Because bonds don't have to just be positive bonds. They could be negative bonds that you have with enemies.
Hatred for the mass dreamer.
That
guided
could very
dreamer.
well, that could very well be one of them, yeah. 100%.
Weird question. Are you able to have a bond with yourself?
Interesting.
No. And I think I see where you're going. You can invoke... That's why you have your identity and your theme on your character sheet. You can invoke those with your fabula points to give you extra things in combat or in social situations.
Okay.
They kind of work in a similar fashion to bonds, but they are the bond that you have with yourself. And as the other thing that you can do during your downtime, during your resting period, is that you can effectively change out your identity and your theme if you find that it no longer fits your character. No.
Wait, so each time we do this, can I add something for each character I'm bonded with?
Let me double check that. I think you might be able to. It does not give a limit on how many bonds you can create per
Okay, I was
wrestling
limiting
team.
myself. So in that case, I'm admiring Lysandra because they were able to... They found the puppy. And they immediately enamored. And it was a dice up. I'm like, would this make me feel inferior or admire? She's going with admire because
Nice.
Not my
instant
puppy,
connection.
but it is a puppy.
But the instant connection, it's so deep that you got to connect with them. And then Gorfim, loyalty. Again, similar, protective. That's my brother. Been alone too long. That's my baby. And ain't nobody gonna touch him. And then loyalty to Richard, even though he's going away.
Again, you said probably not the last time you're going to see him.
Okay, I am satisfied.
Nice. And I'm going to invoke a camp activity on you all. You all sleep soundly. And so once before the next rest, you may perform an additional action on your turn during a conflict scene. This action must be used to perform the equipment, hinder, or inventory action. Which means you can both... Now, if, you get into a conflict, you can attack, and then you can immediately use an inventory action to take a potion, or use an action to re-equip, or to do a hinder action. I'm going to roll some dice real quick.
Oh.
That could be dangerous.
That sounds like I need a snack. How much
Roll a
time
D100.
are you doing? See. Oh, gosh.
Okay. All right. Cool.
A 2.
Nothing happens. You all sleep very soundly. It is a dreamless sleep, which can be the best kind. You are fully recharged. And when you wake up in the morning, you find that your packs are just a little heavier, as all of your inventory points, if you've lost inventory points, they have been restored.
Woo! So generous.
And who wanders out first as the day has broken and the light of the sun has begun to kind of drip in through the windows, or through the curtains, I should say.
I'll wander out first. I'll probably step outside, get some fresh air, do my daily stretches. Gotta stay limber.
Since when do you
You always have
dating
to
a
stay
monk.
limber. You gotta be ready for a performance whenever and wherever.
Okay.
I think it's
pop-off
since
icon.
dating a monk. He's learning the benefits of flexibility.
Hey now.
The fan.
Hey now. So you go outside, and standing outside is Gorfim, holding his staff, standing vigil. And not far from Gorfim, I'd say maybe about 3 or 4 feet away, sitting on a stool at a stump that looks about the size of a small table, is Richard. And he's got like a few kind of the large bulbous bottles kind of spread across the stump. Some of them are filled and some of them are maybe half full, and things that he's kind of very, very meticulously adding to, and he's wearing a set of goggles that almost cover his entire head. And he's wearing kind of a gas mask over his muzzle. And are you trying to be quiet as you walk out, or are you just walking out just kind of casually?
I'm just walking out and be like, morning.
Cool. Gorfum will turn and will give you a nod.
Good morning, Malachi Davis. I hope your slumber was a restful one.
It was very nice. How was your evening? You didn't sleep. I know you don't sleep. You said you don't sleep.
I did not sleep. I did, however, have a rousing conversation with a chicken worm.
With what now?
A chicken worm.
Okay, I thought I heard that correctly.
You do not have these on your world.
Well, we might. I kind of need to know, what is a chicken worm?
I believe in your parlance, it would be half chicken, half dragon.
Worm with a Y. Interesting.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
So I am gonna go ahead and say no. No, we do not have those in my world.
I did not suppose you did. As dragons, I believe, are not a thing on your world either.
That is correct. Well, there's the Komodo dragon, but that's not the kind of dragon you're thinking.
Not all dragons are winged here. So, that would, in essence, still count. Do Komodo dragons gather hordes?
Hi there, I'm Sphinx Akashaa, your champion of Bards, and you're listening to the Everbright Archive, a TTRPG actual play podcast anthology series. I really hope you're enjoying the show. Why don't we get back to it?
You know what? I don't know. Instinct, like, I want to say no, but I've never once seen a Komodo dragon, so I don't know. Maybe they do collect pretty rocks or something. That's a good question.
Perhaps should you return home and you encounter a Komodo dragon, you might ask.
Well, I'm not. Komodo dragons don't speak. They're kind of just really big lizards.
But you could learn to speak to a Komodo dragon. In much the same way that you could learn to speak to any animal here on Phaedos.
Sure, yeah. I'm sure with enough studying, I could learn to speak lizard.
Are you wanting to learn how to speak to lizards? And I am sneaking up on Malachi. Just appearing behind.
Is that something you could teach?
That is not in my repertoire, but I imagine somebody can. I can speak to the undead. How different is a lizard?
I would assume very.
Life cycle and all of that. It shall be fine. We can find you somebody to teach you how to speak lizard. It cannot be that hard.
Gorfum kind of leans his head to one side and begins to caress his mandible a bit.
One major difference between a lizard and an undead is the undead part. Although I imagine that if you tried hard enough, one could make a lizard undead as well. So I may just be splitting hairs.
Is that a bunny joke? Because I am a bunny.
I did not think of that, but that was funny.
Maybe that is just a bank trait. It's like your family is just very funny and very entertaining to be around. What?
Well, thanks, sugar.
You're welcome. We need to find someone to teach Malachi how to talk to animals, specifically lizards.
All right, do the tongue thing. That's
You have to roll your R's.
Wait, what does rolling my R's have to do with the tongue thing?
Because if you can roll your R's in your mouth, then you can basically do the tongue thing outside of your mouth.
yeah. Lizards speak with their tongue. I know that. So we don't speak lizard, but if you exercise your tongue, then
Do they? I thought they used their tongue to, like, smell and sense things around them.
well,
I mean,
yeah.
it's kind of the same thing. According to my ex-girlfriend, it's all in the tongue action. You just have to work those muscles and you'll be able to communicate in any language.
Well, I guess I am well learned in the oral arts, so I guess learning how to utilize my tongue in a different way wouldn't be too difficult.
You
Richard
just need to
starts
become a
laughing
cunning
to the
linguist.
point where he's almost wheezing over his bottles.
Malachi, I promise you, you'll become a cunning linguist in no time.
You know what's interesting? I've heard someone else describe me as that before as well.
Exactly. Maybe one day Desi will describe you as that once you get to that point in your relationship. My sweet, sweet little lemon lover. And
I hope
pinches
she does.
Malachi's cheek.
I hope she does one day.
Jodie reaches over and pinches his other cheek.
Why are we pinching my cheeks?
Because you are adorable, my friend. And you are going to be so weird, and I'm going to be so proud of you.
Okay.
Before we leave, Gortham,
And Gortham kind of turns his head to you.
Yes, Miss Lysandra.
oh, I got the title. All right, hello. Is it a better place to try to find my own hellhound here, or do you think there will be other ones on wherever we are headed? I know you're more connected to this forest, so...
And he takes a deep breath.
I do not sense any dead hounds in the immediate area. However, you may have more luck in one of the dungeons above.
Okay. Well, I'm not the only one pet household. So, we're one companion household. So if there are any hounds who dearly depart into the next plane of existence, but are hanging on a little bit because they want to have a little adventure, whenever we come back, I don't know if there's anything you can do to, like, keep them ready for hellhound defying. I don't know. That seems like you and Alessandra territory. But I wanted to at least pitch it to you since you are the guardian of the fort. Basically, if you have, like, a need for an undead animal shelter and or foster system, I am so game.
I could see the need for such a thing, and I would be on board with helping to make that a reality. I will see what I can do.
That animal foster care system is the goal. Hugo Orphan likes the idea and is going to literally run to Hugo to tell the good news.
And Hugo is doing the happy, like, shifting from one foot to the other thing as he's mirroring your excitement.
Yes. It's just Lysandra and the Hellhound dancing together in celebration. Off in the distance.
I love it. And Richard, who's like still like trying to hold his shit together after the cunning linguist joke, like pours like very, very like carefully, like takes a breath and pours the last of what he was mixing into one of the larger vials. And Lysandra, I have something for you. A number of somethings actually. And oh yes, a gift from both me and from Jodie. And he gestures to the collection of bottles in front of him. There are a total of 6 of them sitting there. 4 of them have this lovely like amber hue to them, and the other 2 are very green. These 2 right here, you want to be extra careful with. These are acid bombs. Don't want to be anywhere near them when they go off. So just, throw them as far away as possible, and you should be fine. These, and he gestures to the other 4, these are my favorites. These are my favorites. It took me a long time to figure out how to do this, but they are my masterpieces. These, if you really want to mess with someone, you could just give it to them and tell them to open it at a later time. When they open it, the moment that the air hits the liquid, it will ignite and combust and explode.
Does it do fire damage?
Yes, it does. It's a big ball of fire.
It's even better because then I could manipulate.
I call them fireballs in a bottle.
Fireballs. Jodie Bank.
Lysandra.
You beautiful, beautiful soul, come here. And Lysandra's gonna just wrap Jodie up in a hug. She's gonna just nuzzle.
Jodie is going to reciprocate, and the little antenna are going to very gently, yes, I don't know how to describe this for the podcast, very gently move forward and curl around, even maybe curling just a little bit around Lysandra's because Lysandra has the bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The bunny ears and then antlers
Yes.
and then wings. The antlers have been getting bigger.
Oh.
The way I flavor is every time you level up, the antlers get a little bit more detailed.
Ah, lovely.
I love that.
The little antenna do a little, giving a proper hug, making sure that each, little module gets, a little hug.
Oh, we are going to kick the Guided Dreamer's entire ass together.
And
You are
some
brilliant.
change.
And some change. You are brilliant, truly. Did our
You
little
are
career...
inspiring.
Oh my goodness. I need to find a way to make you resistant to fire. 'Cause then we can have some real fun.
That would be good, and she lets go of the hug and, shrugs her shoulders so her wings go out. I think these are a little more delicate, and I think a fire would do them in.
I will have to
Can
do some...
you make us resistant to fire?
I don't think I can right now. But I think in... Anthem, maybe? Carrera?
And Carrera kind of bobs over. He's been kind of hovering around, kind of looking at the potions and things. And at hearing his name, he like immediately like jerks up and looks at you.
Would you like to come and join the conversation?
Oh, sure.
Lysandra puts their hand out.
Thanks.
And he kind of whirs over and then like gently alights on the palm of your hand.
Okay, so, and then basically cups Carrera in both hands, so Carrera has like a platform. Do you know, possibly, how we might find things to help Jodie and Malachi be resistant to fire damage?
And Carrera, for the first time, you see Carrera has a bit of an iris now, mechanical iris that opens and closes and opens in an affectation of a blink.
I think that might be possible. There are a number of other tinkerers and other spellcasters that could do something like that. But I've heard about this consort of the king's, who is a bard, but also a genius tinkerer and builder, who might be able to maybe make a potion or spell of some kind that could do that.
Malachi? Would you like to be resistant to fire?
Lysandra, I think that's a trait that anyone around you would benefit from.
Exactly. Well, I'm thinking of, like, we could just, use bigger fire spells, especially with these sweet treats that Richard read, and you two won't be caught up in it.
No, that's not where I was going with that at all.
Oh.
It wouldn't be bad, Malachi. If anything, it would make us a bit more efficient as a unit. Because right now, I have a feeling Lysandra's holding back, because we're
just
in the
a
thick of
smidge.
things.
Just a smidge.
So you're saying that you believe that you could be even more destructive with your fire?
Purposeful with my fire. And the other things I can do.
Good spin on that.
And Alessandra walks out and says, also, if you may, if either of you ever want to take up the studying of elementalist magic, there are spells within that pool that could make you resistant to all sorts of elements, fire being among them.
If you're willing to teach, I'd be willing to learn that.
I could do that, I think. We could study on the way. And you notice that as she's talking, she is walking around the house itself, and it looks like she's untying things from each of the corners of the house.
Do you mind if I ask, just, sorry, what exactly are you, what are you doing right there?
Oh, I am unmooring the house. If we are going to be traveling, cannot be tied down to the earth. That would defeat the purpose.
Where house moves?
Oh yes. Do you know what they called me on? Actually, I come from your earth. Do you want to know what they called me before I came here?
Wait. Jodie's the smart one. Jodie, do you know the answer? Does your book tell you?
All right. I would like to.
Bryn has an actual skill for this.
That's what I was like.
Sure do.
Yes.
Roll your dice.
I would like to use my lore master skill flash of insight.
Yes, please.
All right. So I need to roll insight. Hold on, move so make sure I'm doing this right. All right. Maybe, yeah. Okay, roll. What'd I get? I can't see. Hello.
You got a 10.
I wanna. No, I'm gonna use a fabulous point. I'm rolling again.
Okay, yeah. Whose bond are you invoking to do that?
Bond? I'm invoking the bond with Lysandra.
Okay.
I want to impress. I don't want to let Lysandra down. They just called me smart. I gotta figure this out.
So
that means
not only will you have that reroll, I'm gonna give you a +2.
Plus.
Nope, I'm sorry. As a +3 to go along with your bond ranking with Lysandra.
I was wondering.
You know what?
I'm stumped.
With a +3, though, that gives you a 10. Which I will give you one question.
What was she called?
Baba Yaga.
You look at her. You look at what she's doing to the house. And you see the moment that she looks like she's unmoored the last corner of the house, that it starts to kind of move and almost breathe a little. And you remember hearing stories about a witch.
And it hits like that. The house moving. The chains moving. And Jodie just... Baba Yaga? And she looks over. Baba Yaga!
And,
Your dad's dating Baba Yaga?
And Alessandra goes, hello.
Wait, what? Like folklore Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Oh my goodness, your dad
Yes.
is dating the Baba Yaga.
Hello.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been here?
I came here with the
Yes.
first group of heroes. I have been here for almost 10,000 years.
And nice one asking a lady her age. Real classy.
I know.
No,
Wait a minute.
No, I did not ask her age. I asked
that
how
is
long
true.
she's been here.
Wait. Important question.
Yes.
You know Callie's that friend then?
Oh, yes.
You know all the people that came over in your party with Callie's that friend?
Yes. I am one of them.
Yes. The other one. You two, we just met them. It's the magic-y person, the literal goddess of magic.
Oh,
That
you're
we met.
talking about Iki.
Is Iki wanting to be in a relationship with somebody? I felt a vibe.
Oh.
Is there a
Who did
slow
you feel
burn?
it- Who did you feel a vibe with?
I don't remember. It was so long ago. But I felt a vibe. When Iki came into the room, there was conversations going on. And I'm just like, okay, there is somebody. Because I already got Callie Zephyrin and Duke together. And now I'm just like, there is something. I felt that Iki might have something going on. Even if it is platonic. Platonic counts. It's just all
There
about communication.
was a man. I do not know if he is still alive. On Obsidian, he was one of the Musa people. But he was not one of the small Musa. He was one of the full-grown, people-sized ones. A great warrior. You look confused.
I do not Looks at the other chief. Do we know what a Musa is yet?
No.
This is definitely to me now.
We do not know what that is.
They are the mouse folk.
They're nice.
Yes.
Mouse folk.
Oh, they sound cute.
They are
But
very
they're-
cute.
Small and then not small?
There is a weird thing going on where they are from. And it does not happen to all of them, but some of them are unable to keep they start off small, and then some of them become larger and have to leave their home because it is not big enough to hold them. So they travel, and they are about.
Does that happen to the bunny people too? Or just the mouse people?
Just the mouse people, as far as I know. As far as I know, the moose are the only ones to whom this is a thing. I thought it might happen to the Tanu people as well, but it does not. They are just born that way.
Okay, so
Tanu
Iki
people?
had a
Yes,
thing.
raccoon folk.
The Musa. Okay,
For
I shall
that.
keep this away
Okay.
for later. Oh my goodness, you were Baba Yaga. I've heard so many good
Yes.
stories about you. I have a friend with a tattoo of you.
I do not know how to feel about that, but thank you.
It is of your house. It is you in spirit.
And she turns to the house. You are at that door now. And you almost hear the house chuckle.
Wait, did the house come with you? From our world?
Yes.
Oh.
That was an option?
I don't think it was an option, but it certainly did happen. I was in the house when I was taken, and the house is kind of connected to me.
Could have
More or
taken my
less.
shitty car.
There's houses in our world. Like yours?
Well, I don't know if there are any more. But yes, magic was a thing in our world. Is magic no longer a thing?
It is more of a suggestion of a thing.
Well,
It's not common, it's extinct, rather.
It is more
that is.
put into...
I think it is more like
Yes.
hibernation. I don't think that there is a way to make magic extinct. That is not the way magic works. Magic is everything. And she does
Oh,
she
so
does like
it's-
a almost like dramatic flourish. It is everything.
Undead rainbow, the more you know.
Yeah.
Skeletal butterfly.
Yes. One of the things that you learn when you study magic is that magic makes up everything. It is the building blocks of our multiverse, even. Malachi, I am sure that you feel it whenever you cast a spell. Lysandra, whenever you use your fire magic, you feel the multiverse within you.
I feel something. I'm
That
not
is
sure
what- That is what you are feeling.
I mostly feel Malachi judging me every time I use fire. But
Not-
I think that is a magical experience, and it's.
I think he
no.
just thinks that you are an arsonist.
Again with that word. All right. I
I am just
oppose
speculating.
that idea. I oppose that idea.
That is fair. But yes, magic is everywhere. In all forms, in all matter, antimatter. In the air we breathe, the water we drink, it is in our bones, it is in our blood. It is in the very music of the stars. Magic is everything.
How poetic.
No, I did not write that. That was more of Iki's thing. I understood it, but Iki is more poet than I am.
So, who is all going with us to this next place? It is, of course, going to be us. Richard is staying with the Hutus. Orphan can't come with us because Forrest. Hugo is best boy and good boy. I'm assuming your father's coming with us as well.
Well, of course, yes. We are going there for him.
We
So yes,
taking-
he has to go.
So, are we taking anyone else with us, or is it just that?
Well, Curator, I assume, is also coming because.
Oh, Carrera is never leaving my sight. And Lysandra's still holding Carrera. And it just kind of like cups Carrera.
Well, what if I want... I don't know, we had a little sleepover last night.
That is not leaving my sight. That is still within our little group.
Okay, alright.
What if the three of you just shared a sleeping area?
That is always the plan. The four of us usually do share a sleeping area, Malachi. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, like, we have, like, tents and stuff like that, and... Yeah, it would
Still
be...
in the same area.
Yeah, technically, but I meant, like, you all in the same, like, tent.
In the same room or tent or something.
Yes.
Huh.
As opposed to me, it'd be very improper to, be in the same... You know what I'm trying to say.
Improper?
Potentially, yes.
Malachi, do you remember that we trained together for, like, months?
Like 6 of them.
In the same space?
Yes, but we weren't sleeping in the same area together.
But
Carrera?
you take 2 steps forwards, 1 step back.
Carrera, I need you to go and teach Malachi the joy of companionship.
Yes!
I would think that Desi was teaching him that, but sure, I can do that.
Okay, Malachi puts your hands out. You're going to take Carrera and spend time together.
Sure, come here, Carrera.
Here you go.
Hello. We're gonna have a good time.
Yes.
It's very nice to spend time with you.
I imagine
It'll be good to spend time with you as well.
the little tinkering brains and like the stage performance brains between the two of you will be wonderful and create wonderful chaos.
I know how to make pyrotechnics that would work really well on stage.
Well, as long as we have plenty of safety protocols in place, then that's...
Always.
Yes, then that's okay.
And Alessandra goes,
set anything on fire.
No one is going to set anything on fire, especially not in my house. So, what say you? Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Affirmative.
We're moving on out.
Fantastic. And she walks over to the door. Gorfram will turn to Jodie and put like a long kind of spindly hand on her shoulder.
Please be safe, big sister.
You too, baby boy. Come here. Come give your sister a hug.
And he leans down, and as he leans down, he shrinks just enough to be your height. And he puts his arms around you and nuzzles his cold skull against your face.
And Jodie does that, totally sibling thing where you're like, whoa, 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 back and forth.
And then he's uncertain of it at first, but then he just goes along with it.
And it's fun. And she gives him a big old squeeze. Always in your corner.
Always in yours as well.
All right. Mister. And does like a playful little clap on his skull. I expect you to be back in. I expect you to be in all the pieces that you're in right now when I get back, and not anymore.
Of course, I am old, undead, and very hard to kill a second time. But also, I will take care of myself.
Very good. See you when I get back.
Take care of my father.
I will, as long as he doesn't do any more self-sacrificing spells. It just slowly turns to look at him as if just looking.
And he just kind of looks down. I'm never going to live that down, am I?
At least not for the duration of my cat's tail.
For those of you listening, Bryn's cat just walked across the screen, and it was great. Tail completely in the camera. It was awesome.
Full fluff.
And everything shook, and as you can see, my microphone is, well, you can't see, but my microphone is sliding precariously towards the edge. Things are happening.
Was that Indy or?
Oh, that was Theo.
That was Theo.
Theo.
Icon.
No, you're gonna get teased about that for a little while, Daddy.
Well, I suppose that's fair.
No, just till we get you fixed.
Well, all right then. And he touches a panel on the chair he's sitting in, and these tentacles made of tree vines all come out and begin to undulate him forward, and he turns with him and propels him towards the house.
Jodie follows. No
Right.
questions.
Richard stands up, hands Lysandra the pack with the new bombs in it. You guys be safe. Try not to die. Murder anything that tries to kill you. And what's that phrase that that Elena used to say all the time? Right. Take no shit and do grievous harm.
Oh, absolutely.
That's quite a saying.
Drive fast and take chances.
Well, she had a gun made out of a crystal, so, she did a lot of harm when she could.
Lysandra is going to basically take the bombs and put them into the bag of things that we all carry to sort out later, but is going to also grasp Richard by the meat of his arm, and basically do that very connecting hold and pull him in for a hug. And it's just this very and the gun arm is what's between them.
Yeah.
And it's just I am very proud of you.
Thanks. That's really
You
cool
are
of
going
you to say.
You are going to beat the shit out of anyone who decides to offend you, and I'm going to be so proud every single time. Think of me when you firebomb your enemies.
I will. Think of me when you make them explode.
Oh, I absolutely will, my darling. And leans back and then cups Richard's face and just smooshes cheeks a little bit.
And he's
You're going to be such a menace to society, and I'm going to be so proud of you, my darling. Pat.
The revolution will not be televised, but it will be loud.
And just remember, if you are going in to test out if they are trying to use lethal force on you, shot in the foot, shot in the gut, shot in the head. That is the order of operations.
Triple tap.
For anyone who is triple tap. Just to make sure. But that is only to be reserved for someone who is trying to come after your life. You do not do that to potential allies that you can redeem.
Okay. I will remember that.
And you are not a lesser creature. You are not going to disappear like those other kobolds did. You are permanent. You are actually a person.
He stands up a little straighter, and he gives you this big doggy grin, and there is a glow that appears about him, this beautiful silvery blue kind of aura that shines for the briefest of moments. Little motes of light kind of trickle off here and there, and then it fades. And in your user interface, in front of your eyes, you have given him humanity.
It's
Achievement unlocked.
Lysandra actually does make the noise whenever that pops up.
What happened? What? Are you okay?
I have apparently given you humanity.
Oh.
I didn't know I could do that.
He kind of
Do you feel
feels his
lost?
chest. I do feel a little different after you said that.
Oh gosh. Okay. And then it's the panic hug of like, and then looking around at the world, it's like, if anything happens to Richard, I will fight you myself.
And Gorfum kind of leans forward and looks at you.
Do not worry. I will make sure that nothing happens to Richard. He is family now.
I'm gonna, while still holding on to Richard, I'm going to now put Richard in vicinity of Malachi. Of like, Malachi provides support to Richard. Richard just gained humanity. And then looking at Gorfum, using Children of the Grave again, I'm going to communicate via undead. So I don't know if my voice changes when I'm speaking to Gorfum when I ask this a single question. It is going to be... Is there anything you know that could help us defeat the Guided Dreamer?
And Gorfum kind of straightens for a moment and looks at you all.
All that you need, you already have. You must simply learn how best to wield it.
Alright, that is acceptable. Thank you, Gorfum.
Of course. Be safe.
Sandra's now...
And if you must not be safe, be lethal.
Oh. You're after my own burning heart. Alright, then. Sandra's just gonna grapple with the fact that they gifted Richard with humanity, and go in the house to find Hugo and tell Hugo about what happened.
Richard turns to Malachi and goes, "It's never a dull moment with you guys, is it?"
No, it's not. And I'm beginning to notice that the advice that we both give and receive is becoming increasingly unhinged. And it does make me slightly concerned where we will be towards the end of this journey, but I'm also a little curious.
I'm curious too. So, don't die, okay? And he puts his mechanical hand on your shoulder. A lot of people will be pissed if you die. Also dead.
Yeah, well, that too, yes, but, I don't exactly plan on dying here.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I would say good luck, but I've got a good feeling about you guys. So, not good luck. Go kick some ass.
Now that is something that we can do.
I've seen you. You can.
And you enjoy your newfound humanity.
I will. First thing I'm gonna do, well, once I take the Heretos home, I'm gonna find Malvolio. I'm gonna punch them in the face.
You know what? I generally wouldn't condone this, but have fun.
I will. You have fun too. And get weirder. Don't be afraid of it.
People keep telling me to do that. I don't know how would I go about doing that?
You'll figure it out. Phaedos is a great place for that.
I guess I'll have to learn.
Yeah, you will. All right,
You
go on, get out of
have
here.
any advice? You have any advice on being weirder?
Just be yourself. The weird will follow.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we're about to be off.
Good journey. Knock someone's teeth in.
With this group, that's an inevitability.
Hell yeah.
And with that, I will, I guess, make my way into the. Now, is it live? Is this house is alive?
As
it laughed earlier, so I'm guessing yes.
As you enter the door, you do see that in the door frame there are rows of teeth.
Was that always there?
Was not always there.
The teeth.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Don't worry, she's not going to eat you. Not unless I ask her to. But I haven't had to do that in a very long time.
Where would we go if it did eat us?
You don't want to know.
I should just stop asking questions. I should just stop.
Probably a good idea. There are things, trust me, you don't want to know. And as the door closes behind you, the room begins to shift. The stone on the walls begins to move, and the room begins to expand. The bricks become smoother, almost metallic, and yet with an almost wooden quality. And the furniture around you begins to fade away. And in its place, fading in, are a number of seats, enough for all of you. But in the center is a large chair made entirely of roots and bone. And Alessandra sits down in the chair, and in front of her, another set of roots on either side of the arm, in front of either armrest, grows up from the ground, becoming two semicircular, almost pads that she then places her hands upon. And she looks everywhere, looks behind her at you all. You all may want to buckle up. This is going to be an interesting ride. And as you all do, you feel the house begin to sway from side to side as it is loosening itself from the ground. And then a jerking upwards. And the camera will switch to outside of the house for this. as the home begins to slowly rise from the ground, rising up from its foundations. And one very large chicken leg comes out from the ground beneath, planting itself in the ground in front of it, and pushes upwards, allowing for another very large chicken leg to join it, and extends. And the house now sits on a pair of very dark, very black, I think chicken legs is the wrong term, raven feet, and black feathers begin to sprout from the underside of the house. To the back, a large black raven's tail. We shift back into the inside of the house, as now the windows from the inside have shifted as well, and have formed into very large circles that resemble eyes. Ah, here we go. And she pushes both of the controllers, I guess, that she's holding. She pushes the sticks forward, and you are off at a gate. Chicken legs running so fast that you are all pushed back in your seats. Jodie, your father sitting next to you, the vines coming from his chair now planted firmly into the ground around him, looks at you. Oh, you think this is something? My favorite part's coming up very soon.
Oh, well then, I guess I better do like my daddy does. And she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small plant.
Mm-hmm.
And sets it down. Learned the trick once he went in. And the plant starts to move and wrap around her wrist and ties to a little, where she's seated, where she's pressed.
Yeah.
And she's locked in just like her daddy.
Hell yeah. And as you are locked in, the camera will pan out away from the house and will move upwards. Far enough up to where you can see the land beneath and the house moving very quickly out of the dead forest towards the northeastern coast of the nation of Solin itself. And it does not even slow down, but leaps up a couple of feet, and you feel that almost like being on a roller coaster. Your stomach suddenly in your throat, and then you come down, and your stomach drops, and you feel the impact of the legs upon the earth, and there's this sudden bending of the legs. And Alessandra goes, "Hold on to your butts." And it leaps once more, harder, faster. Cutting back to outside of the house, the legs move from underneath the home around to the sides and are now planted firmly on the roof of the house as this house is flying upwards towards the sky that is also a ceiling. And as if it's done this 100,000 times before. It is very smooth. You almost barely feel the talons catch the ceiling itself. And you are now walking along the ceiling of the 4th floor. Okay, so the last time I checked, the passageway that I kind of cut into the ceiling should be not far from here. Sometimes when you don't want to have to hunt for a gateway, sometimes it's a good idea to just make a little slice. Is worth the time. And the house stops. Ah, yes, here it is. The ceiling disappears. Or becomes, not disappears, it becomes translucent. And you watch as one of the legs reaches out towards a spot on the ceiling that looks fairly innocuous. And I mean, it's weird looking at the sky, the ceiling of a sky. Because even though you can see the points where this claw is embedded in something, almost like it's projected in 3D, there are clouds still passing above it. And the other foot reaches forward and grabs at what looks like a cloud and twists. And a large door opens in the ceiling. Ah, yes, that it is. And you may want to hold on to something. The house is swung up into this door. And you go topsy-turvy into this hole that then closes underneath you. The legs firmly plant themselves into the ground, allowing you to kind of catch the house to catch itself and right itself. Whew! It's been a little while since I've done that. Is everybody okay?
Super duper.
I didn't know your house could do roller coaster tricks.
I don't know what a roller coaster is, but sure, yes. She does all kinds of tricks. Can't you, girl? And the house goes.
Oh, that's so unnerving.
You'll get used to it. She is a very good girl. And the house begins to walk very purposefully, taking long strides. And you are in this cavernous area. This dark cave lit currently only by what appears to be headlights on top of the house that have suddenly appeared as if another set of eyes have opened on the rooftop. And Alessandra turns to you all and says, well, welcome to the caves. And Malachi, I would love it, if you, right now, in this moment, made me a travel roll.
Alrighty.
And I will need, let's see, this is going to be... Yeah, this would be at base level, this would be a D12 travel roll.
But because I have well-traveled, it's a D10.
Correct!
I remembered. Not me forgetting how to roll dice in this thing.
I can't remember if you can make a travel roll from your character sheet or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is there just a button for travel rolls? What I'm looking for?
If you look at the party tray below, where all of your pictures are, there is there is a button that just says party. It is the symbol of the circle. So if you click on that, I believe
hang on. So I see physic normal, air normal, bolt normal. Is that what you're talking about? That line or?
No. Maybe you guys can't see it. I'll have to check and see.
Yeah. I can just grab a D10.
Yeah, that'll work too. Big shout out.
We've got.
Big shout out to Project FU for creating this really, really cool module for Fabula Ultima. It's not an official Fabula Ultima Foundry app yet, but they are working with Need Games to get all of the information and all of the data from the base game and all of the expansions and stuff inputted in here, which is fantastic.
Okay, I got a 6.
Okay, so as we know, a 6 is an encounter of some kind.
Ooh.
So as you walk forward, and I was really hoping for this, the house jerks to a stop. And Alessandra goes, What is going on, girl? And she looks out of the window. I don't understand why you... Oh, there. That is, unexpected. And standing in front of the house, it's a humanoid figure. Appears to be tall and slender, but you don't see any arms or legs underneath the very scarlet red cloak he is wearing. And on his head is a mask. A white porcelain mask with a solitary eye turned to the side. And the figure tilts its head to one side. And says,
I have been waiting for you. Come. We have much to discuss.
And as he says that, the eye closes sideways. And then a long line forms in the center of the mask. And the mask begins to pull away from a face. A face that looks very familiar. A face that you've spoken about before. And standing before you is Aaron Strum, former member of Glitter Force 5. I've come to help. And that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
What?
Oh, jeez!
What is happening?
For those who are wondering what the fuck just happened, Glitter Force 5 was a panel that 3 of the 4 people currently here today were on. That is canon to this, to the Everbright story.
Indeed,
Oh.
indeed. He was a character. There was a panel called "The Lover, the Dreamer, and the Thieves" that I ran 2 years ago at Gen Con.
So good.
It was really good.
That both Brynniursa and Sweet Tea were in, as well as Sensational, and also Selkie Cove, and as well as the player of Aaron Strum, Markov and Co. And this, I was so, the moment that I decided that they were canon in the world, and that they got yeeted at the end of that campaign, was
So yeeted.
was the moment that I decided that Aaron Strum would be one of the Red Four. So we've been playing the long game for a hot second. So yeah,
Hot second.
for a hot second. So yes, you all have managed to enter floor 5 of Phaedos, the caverns, and next episode you will talk with Aaron Strum, now the Eye, and also make your way to Dirge, because shit's going down.
It's a takedown.
I don't think you're ready for the takedown.
Ready for the takedown.
We're gonna get copyright stricken if you guys keep this up.
This is why I only sung that part.
We did less than 30 seconds.
It's true. It's true. So yeah,
Please don't sue us, K-pop Demon Hunter.
don't sue us, Netflix.
Please, don't sue us.
Yeah. Or if you like what you hear, Netflix, hey,
Yeah.
we could turn this into a
So
series.
down.
Turn this into a show. I mean,
We're gonna be the first Netflix TTRPG podcast.
listen. I would be so hyped for that. You have
That'd be
no
amazing.
idea. That would be great. Amazon Prime's doing it. With Critical Role. Dimension 20
yeah.
has their own thing with Dropout. Listen, Netflix, if you're looking to get in on that, holler at us. The Everbright Archive is willing to talk.
Yep.
I genuinely do not see a world in which we would say no, Netflix. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Yeah.
I will say no if you do not give me a cannoli.
You heard it here,
That's
Netflix.
part of the signing bonus.
Signing bonus must include a cannoli specifically for Brynniursa.
Yes. Then I will accept.
There you go. But yeah, we got some good RP in today. We got some good resting and things, and some really, really heartfelt see you laters, which I adore. And then you all got to ride in Baba Yaga's hut, which I'd been stressing out over how to describe that this entire time, and when the moment came, it just so yeah, we're going to have a chat with our dear Aaron Strum, and find out what he has to say. He says he wants to help. How exactly does he mean that? So we'll find out next time. I'm very, very excited. I, of course, know what he's going to say to you all. I have been plotting this for 2 years. But I'm
Wow. Sorry, it just hit me.
but it's been 2 years since we've done this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years to the month. Yeah. Two years ago, like 2 years and 2 weeks ago, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wild how time passes. Yeah. That was only my second Gen Con.
Soup.
Time is a weird soup. You are 100%
Time is the
right.
weirdest
on that.
soup.
But yeah, I've been planning this for, like, when I tell you that the moment I finished writing that one shot was the moment that, like, all of my ideas for the Everbright Archive and this particular campaign and that setting locked into place. I was like, oh no, that's happening now. So, we are coming to some really, really surreal full circle moments for me. And I'm so chuffed and proud about it. It's gonna be great. So yeah, next time we're talking with the Eye and going to Dirge, and figuring some stuff out. Maybe talking to a queen or two. Yes, I said or two.
Or two.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it all goes. But in order for you to know what happens next, audience, you gotta listen to it. You gotta subscribe so you can get notified of when the next episode's coming out, it has come out. Check out in our show notes. Check out our links to all of our things. Check out Brynniursa's links. Check out Madness Diamond's links. Check out Sweet T's links. They all do incredible things within the TTRPG space. I do really, really cool stuff in the TTRPG space as well. So check me out as well.
Yes.
And also, there's a link to our Discord channel where you can come in and interact with us and be cool and nerdy and geeky about TTRPGs and anything else that you want to talk about. We've got it, and it was built by the wonderful Madness Diamond for us. Thank you so very much, you amazing.
Oh,
amazing
for you,
person.
anytime.
Oh,
Beautiful man, anytime.
Oh, you gonna make me blush again.
Sphinx Akashaa, that beautiful man.
Beautiful man.
It's happening.
But while Sphinx recovers, make sure to also check out not only the Discord server, where we have a section where you can come and chat with us, ask us questions that will be featured on Tea at the Table or any of our other side content, such as Build a Bard, the Tea Time Snack with Cardia Darling, and other things like that, where we just basically make extra content for you to come and enjoy. And if you enjoy that content a lot and you would like to come and maybe encourage us to make bonus content, come and check out our Ko-Fi page. Our Ko-Fi page has a lot of fun little experts that Sphinx has written about what we're doing with the Fabula Ultima system in the last story and how things kind of look. I know that the rest of us have a couple of things maybe planned in the future that we'd like to post on there. So it's a little bit more of like a blogspot page if you want to just get a peek inside of the chaos of our little storytelling brains. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can interact with us, and we would love to have you at the table
100%.
with us.
So yeah, and also, check out our side content like Tea at the Table, which you can find on our YouTube channel, the Everbright Archive YouTube, as well as, the podcast can also be listened to there as well, and our weird, wacky advertisements that currently feature my pets, and I'm assuming we'll all put up advertisements featuring our pets up to share on the thing. So come and check that stuff out. Interact with us, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and also once again, check out our amazing, brilliant sponsors, affiliates, friends over at Friday Afternoon Tea. Get some of that really, really cool geeky themed tea blends. They also have just recently started offering bagged teas. It's in limited quantity right now, but they're there and they are amazing as well. It's summertime currently while we're recording, so they're doing their summer offerings, which they're their offerings will change with the seasons, and some things will go kind of out of stock for a while, and then we'll be back. I believe the Battlestar Galactica set is one of the summer offerings, as well as the Our Flag Meets Death offerings. So just come and check them out, and use our code Multiverse. That's MULTEAVERSE to get 10% off of your total, and help them out, help us out, help us fund our madness here at the Everbright Archive, and come be a thirsty nerd with us. But once again, I want to thank all of you out there listening. I want to thank my beautiful and amazing players for being incredible and going on this story with me. I look forward to, we are over the halfway point, and once we finish this story, I look forward to the next story to come out on the list. But we'll probably do like a one-shot or two in between while that is prepared, using some other indie TTRPG systems, because that's what we're about here. We're about having these amazingly diverse creators using these amazingly diverse TTRPG systems to tell some amazingly diverse stories. So yeah, come and join us on our ride across the multiverse. Thank you, as always, for walking the storied path with us. And as always, friends, lovers, folks across the multiverse, may the dice roll ever in your favor. We'll catch you next time, Zone.
Bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Everbright Archive, a TTRPG actual play anthology series. This episode is from the campaign The Last Story. Your cast has been Madness Diamond as Lysandra Agni, Bardic Sweet Tea as Malachi Davis, Brynniursa as Jodie Bank, and Sphinx Akashaa as the Storyteller. For access to the main show, more bonus episodes, and more information about our wonderful cast, access to the show's Discord server, or if you'd like to support our show via Ko-fi, please follow the beacons link in the show description. We hope you continue to follow us as we continue to walk the storied path. May the dice roll ever in your favor.